What's up, everybody? Mike and Sean with the Week 8 Guillotine recap.
Week 8 recap.
So I guess, like they said, it's kind of the unofficial halfway mark of the season, but with what?
10 weeks left, but not for fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for this one, if we got onto the wire, because this is last week.
Yeah, week 17.
So we added that extra person. But anyway, I think you got the quote from old number 3? Number 3 in the standings, been around the top 5 all week. All season.
Yeah, he had a monster squad and wasn't predicted to go out by no means, but that's what this league does, right?
Bro, yeah.
Yeah, the week 8 loser was Donnie Pigpen Skins, and I didn't talk to him, so I didn't get a quote, but we all seen it in the group chat. Damn, y'all picked my little team apart. Mahomes for $3? Wow.
Guilty.
Yep. So he did.
But he also let him down because he had a couple weeks where he scored over 40 points, so would have saved him had he done that. But
he did say good luck to everyone and last text for the year or something like that too. So
yeah, that just means he don't get mad because he hears the phone vibrating. He's not gonna say anything bad.
Yeah. I'm waiting for people to ask me to remove them from the group chat like they do every year. It's a hassle on the iPhone though. Damn iPhone.
Right? Team fuck iPhone.
Donnie left us at 65 points. He had multiple players underperform for him this week. Jefferson only putting up 4.1, Robinson only 4.9, Mike Williams 3.9.
Yeah, bro.
Had a couple good guys on the bench, but his only out was really which nobody would have done, I guess. Is anybody really benching Mike Williams in the flex and putting Devontae Booker in? No, it would have kept him in this week.
But Giant fan, right? Isn't he a Giant?
He's Redskins. I'm a Giants fan.
No, Booker plays.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just saying, a hardcore Giant fan might thinking that he's going to have a big game knowing Kansas City's defense has been shit, but you're probably not going to take Williams out for him.
Yeah, but it might have been somebody else borderline.
But you weren't taking out Robinson or anything either. Robinson. So, he got hurt. So, like I said, he just caught a bad week. Like I said, he couldn't matrix and dodge more than one bullet.
Yeah.
I said he dodged one last week with those low scores, and I thought I was going to be dodging them too, but nope. He luckily caught this one this week.
I guess it really didn't wrap up with any close calls, but a bunch of us went into Monday night a little worried. Like you.
Yeah. Well, like I said, my honest reaction was I need Mahomes to get anything less than 40 points. Yeah. I was prepared for a 20 to 30 point game, him to survive, and then just hope that he didn't feed Hill, Kelsey, and everybody else. Williams.
Yeah.
I think Dave had Williams. You had Hill. Somebody had Kelsey. I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah, I was like going into Monday night with only like 52 points. He had 50, but he had one player at 2. I felt pretty decent about it, but I didn't think I was going to catch you, and I just thought it was grim for Donnie, but you couldn't count him out with Mahomes.
Shit, the first quarter, he just kept chucking at the Hill, and in the PPR league, he had, 14 points in the first quarter,
Absolutely.
just probably in catches and dink and dunk yards alone.
That's how Hill's been, the hit or miss. I mean, he either goes off or
that's why I'm nervous about
wide receiver 3.
I got old Aaron on the COVID list.
So we had the top 5.
Yeah, I guess, number 5 was Chad with almost shade under 95 points.
Yeah.
Top scorers, Joe Burrow, Debo Samuel, Mike Evans, Chuba Hubbard went only double digits. Henry, now IR, according to this list. Yeah.
That's a hard lick there.
I got him in my other league, bro. Somebody offered me to trade him. Two people wanted him, Willie and Trey. Shout out to Trey, Palmetto State Geckos. You need a gecko, go check him out. But, they both sent an offer for Henry, and I was like, man, fuck, he's probably I'm just going to take him down with the ship, bro. I feel like, if this team's not going to make it, I'm a big fan, and I usually die with my drafts unless I drop them.
Yeah.
I'll trade from time to time, but that's just only if I'm fed up and want to switch things up. Usually I'm like, fuck it. But I'm like, yeah, bro, he'll come down with the ship. And then, 2 days after that, out for possibly the rest of the season? Like, yeah, it's just my luck.
And you can't replace Henry either. It's just like
not easily.
No, you're definitely not gonna do it with Mick Nichols or
the Titans can't. But fantasy wise, I mean, given that he's been,
number 1 beast.
For the most part,
I mean,
he's had a few bad weeks, but his bad weeks are still mid double digits.
His floors are a lot of my guys' ceilings. So
yeah, bro, that's not even an issue. And then number 4, we got Blunt Blowing 2, old Greg.
Greg's up there again. That was my prediction, and we got some low scores in the top 5 this week, but everybody had a off week, I guess, except for Willie.
All the projections were around 100, 105. All of them were triple digits, I think.
Yep.
But just goes to show the projections every week. If we pick people going out projected, they motherfuckers end up in the top 5 some type of way. Graham, Greg.
Yeah, Greg came, like 97 points, 97.5 points?
Yeah. Metcalf and Najee and Thielen. Other than that, my man got 2 points from Bolden and 5 from Higbee. Chase kind of cooled down a little bit, only gave him 13. So you ain't gonna be surviving long with your quarterback and your top receiver giving you 26 points between the two. So
I'm not gonna pick you this week though, Greg.
Me neither, bro. I'm picking somebody I haven't picked yet, I think.
Me too.
All right, number 3?
Graham at 114 points is finally getting over the 100 mark.
Yeah, there you go. And it's not even standing around 100. Let's go up another 10 points.
Yeah, 110 points over 100.
Brady, Beasley, I don't know how, 21 points.
That's why I picked Graham, because I didn't like Beasley at all. I mean,
Gesicki is iffy.
Oh no,
Green,
I picked
Higgins.
Greg. That's right, you picked Graham.
Yeah, I picked Graham. See, so there's my list. My pick right there, right behind yours. Still in top 5 though.
It's good luck for you guys.
Yeah, and then the one time, like you said, we pick ourselves. It fucking turns out bad luck for us.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 2 was 2 Girlies, 1 Cup. Your favorite team name, 117.5.
Worst team name ever. AJ Brown, bro, 32 points. Aaron Jones with 24. Robert Woods with 20. Other than that, Hunter Henry and Cameron Sutton bringing up the rear with 10 points between the two of them. But 117.5, yeah, you got to change that name, bro.
And top spot, Willie Dax Street still here. Yeah, you're still here, buddy. 144.9 points. He's the only one to really put up a lot of points this week.
Yeah, his lowest was 8. And that just seems kind of flukish with Herbert. He still had 72 yards and 2 catches. Pittman, bro. Pittman's a beast. I got him in my other league. He got 30. Cooper got 26. Yeah, Stafford and Taylor each do another 20-something each on that. Hawkinson almost had 20. Yeah, man, that's a very formidable matchup.
I see old Willie needs a tight end for this week. He's got to trade in for Dave.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to start the veto talk. I'll let somebody else do that.
Dave, man, you sold yourself short, bro. You probably could have got somebody else. But I don't know. We were talking about that, too. I don't know who he would have traded.
Yeah,
my guess would have been maybe Mitchell.
He might have moved on to another tight end that he wanted.
But I'm not quite sure if Mitchell's a better choice than Edwards Helaire unless he comes back. But whatever, regardless.
Yeah, it's not a horrible trade, though.
I don't veto trades.
It's just that he needs to trade more than Dave does. That's the only difference.
Yeah, it will benefit Willie more than Dave.
Yeah, it's going to benefit Willie because he needs the tight end. But
well, Dave can't even play that player this week, so yeah, of course.
Yeah, you're not quite sure if Edwards Helaire is going to come back in a number 1 role anymore. He's going to be in the RBC mode.
Gore Williams, so I guess we'll see. But either way,
I'm not going to veto it. I promise.
Me neither. I've only vetoed one, and it was the last trade. Just because
let Dave get his trade, man. Let Dave get that trade, bro.
Nah, bro. There's other people in the chat or in the group. I don't think it's gonna make it. But you got 2 abstainees right here. We'll see what happens with the rest of them.
I'm not quite sure how that works, but it's still 1/3 of the league, and it's still counting the league as 18 guys. So it still takes 6 guys to veto a trade, even though we only have 10 left.
I think it's just a matter of what the abstains are. If you don't vote, does it count as a no or a yes?
It doesn't count on anything. It's just only thing that counts are no votes. In other words, you need 6 no votes in order to veto a trade. So I'm pretty sure the guys kicked out can't veto anymore. So it only leaves 10 of us to veto, which 2 of them are involved in a trade.
That would actually be nice to know if they could still veto a trade if they're kicked out.
How about one of you guys being kicked out? Go ahead and veto this trade just to see and let me know.
Well, just at least check the app and see if you can. You ain't got to necessarily start vetoing shit. Because then nobody will ever trade because everybody that's out will just be like, fuck you guys. Veto.
Speaking of that trade stuff, though, that's what we'll do. If you want to trade a player for fab bids or fab money, you'll have to trade player for player plus fab. The player for player will process, and then I will process the fab afterwards. So, just offer it in the group chat so everybody can, know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, sounds solid to me.
And I guess that jumps us right into the fab bids this week. Well, all of Donnie teams got picked apart. His little team got picked apart, didn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said. Well, what do you expect? You had some decent people on there.
What we got first? Was it Jefferson or? Mahomes. So Jefferson for $11. Willie.
Well, if we're going lowest score to highest score,
I was
which
just
way we
going from
going?
the top to the bottom.
Yeah,
however you want to do it.
top of score would be Jefferson. Going to Willie for $11.
Graham, you could have had Jefferson for $12.
Yeah, Willie, you could have had him for $4.
Yeah, you bid 4 and I bid 1, a whole dollar.
I bid 3, so he could have won
that
him
was
for
a
$4.
dollar. I put $1 on everybody.
Speaking of 3, that's what I paid for old Patrick Mahomes. I guess because
Yeah.
he's on the downward trend.
That's another. I mean, that's almost crazy as my Kyler Murray for. No, I got him for 40. Obviously.
That's kind of what I was banking on. I was like, nobody's apparently bidding on quarterback, so I'll go ahead and take him. And I don't want to get in a bid war with somebody and lose my waiver priority over $1.
Yeah, you would have.
So
you should have been in a bid war with Graham there, though. You think? I mean, he's got Mac Jones.
it shouldn't have been a bid war. He should have just bid like $10 or $12, and he probably would have won him.
He would have won, yeah. But
Like I said, could have bid anything.
you got him for 3, and I missed out for 1, and what? Dave had 0. Hey, at least he took a shot at it.
It stabbed in the dark, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never know.
like I said, I overpaid for DJ Moore.
He could have got Kyler Murray for 0 if I didn't bid on him. So.
Right? Yeah, like I said, I overpaid for Moore. $10 could have been 9, or I could have saved 9 and bid 1 because nobody else bid on him but you for 0. What Eckler?
Yeah, Eckler. What? $26 to Greg, blowing 2. Part 2.
He had the most bids of anybody.
Yeah, he did. I put in $1. Chad put in his 0.
I put in 15.
Willie was 11, and what was it? Dave for 16. Looks like I wrote Dad, so I'm assuming it's Dave.
Yeah, picking last, and Calvin Ridley's out on his ass.
Yeah, I guess we got to specify the Dave. Which Dave?
I suppose. Is the other Dave still in here?
Yeah, he's Swayze. No, he's the it's another Trailer Park Boys reference.
Bumblebees, is that the one?
Yeah, was it Blanford
Blanford?
Community Bumblebees?
Yeah, something like that.
His team names have always changed. They've always been Trailer Park Boy references.
Yeah, we got Dave. Speaking of, he won Mike Williams for 16. Graham actually tried to bid on him. I think that's the only bid that Graham made, wasn't it?
You spent 10 on DJ Moore, and I'm the only one that put in 0 for him.
We got. It looked like, is it Abu? Tired of me yet? Like he bid on him twice or some shit?
Look, Abu won McNichols over Abu, and they both put in $1. I mean, $0.
Yeah, it was an invalid claim due to previous transactions, so I'm not quite sure what he did there.
I don't know, man, but I wish that would took your waiver priority there. You must have put it in twice. I don't know.
That would suck, bro. And I guess as far as some of the other ones, Gordon's off the market. He went to Dak Street. Hunter Renfrow now goes to 2 girlies. Speaking of Hunter Renfrow, about Henry Ruggs. So that's why maybe Renfrow be worth something. I picked up Jacoby Myers because we found out today that stash that I've wasted all fucking season on with Michael Thomas was worth nothing. So I picked
going
up
back to that
Jacoby Myers.
Hunter Renfrow real fast. I think that's a pretty good pickup because, I mean, he's been pretty solid 10 points every week. Regardless,
Yeah, he had a couple big weeks.
Yeah, so I think he's gonna get a lot more target shares and especially with Ruggs is such an idiot, dude. I mean,
bro,
what
it's
the
insane.
fuck?
Yeah, it's
Drunk as fuck. Got a unregistered firearm, illegal firearm.
Driving 150 miles an hour with your fiance in the car.
Jesus, bro.
Apparently after drinking at Top Flight or Top Golf. Why is that important? They stated. Did they state that just for negative publicity to Top Golf or something?
I mean, at that
cares
stage,
where
bro, I
he's
got
leaving?
a fucking driver. You know what I'm saying? I got a fucking driver driving me around. I'm drinking bourbon while we're riding.
Bro, there was plenty of drivers at Top Golf. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Well, yeah.
Dude. Sorry. But anyway. Yeah, back to this. And speaking of, he picked up Mac Jones.
He did pick up
nothing.
Mac Jones?
For nothing, yeah.
Yeah, well.
Dropped Hines and picked up Jones.
Which
Jags,
is,
lukewarm 1 picked up Carlos Hyde, but Mac Jones, he don't really throw touchdowns. Throws long bombs, but
yeah, I mean, they're playing
we got Carolina coming up.
Carolina.
I kind of want to go to that game. I could meet Ben Coates if I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the guys, Fitzy or whatever, is they're meeting at a bar Saturday night, which I thought about it, but it's possible.
Yeah,
If I didn't buy that hedgehog,
it's a little ways
maybe.
away.
Again, yeah, if I didn't spend that money on a hedgehog, I might have.
Responsibilities.
Yeah, bro. I picked up Chase Edmonds.
Damn, I was hoping to get Chase Edmonds. I think.
Oh, somebody changed their name again.
I think I put Chase Edmonds in for $1 in for him, but I got Robinson for that $1 instead. So I got Robinson, even though he's probably hurt this week.
Yeah, somebody changed their name to Rockpile.
Rockpile.
Yeah, somebody picked up Jalen Waddle and it's got Rockpile. Abu picked up McNichols. He picks up Jamal Agnew. Peterson went to Chad.
We'll see what that happens with that. That might.
Oh yeah, there's your James Robinson $1.
Yeah, Robinson for $1 is the only really thing I got. I mean,
it's a little iffy. Like I said, man, bro, fuck.
I just hope to get by with another week or so and he's healthy, and then finally got me another running back. You know.
All right, well, fine then. Fine. We'll see if this works. I'm gonna pick you, Mike.
You gonna pick me this week?
I'm gonna pick you this week.
I'm gonna be the top 5 next week, then, fellas. I'm gonna pick Chad. I mean, sorry, Chad. I love you, bro, but
well, these projections definitely got him. He's got 84 points.
Yeah, but
the next one is Graham at 91.
We all know how those projections work. They're not
garbage, bro.
Yeah,
they're garbage.
If you pay attention to projections when you're setting your lineups,
bro, somebody in one of the other leagues, I think it was Joe. I don't know if he watches these, but they projected him to have 1 win in one league and I think 2 wins in the other league. And he had passed that by week 4. He was undefeated he went 5-1.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, bro, come on.
It's any given Sunday, even with fantasy.
It's all just people. Well, he ended up with Williams, and Williams had a great first couple weeks, and he had Devontae Adams too, so he was hand over fist wide receiver points. It's fucking insane. That was the one I had 195 points and lost because he had over 200.
Chad got really hurt with losing Henry. Chuba Hubbard's got a tough matchup this week.
Yeah, we're not great against the run, though. But his main thing I still think it's going to be Burrow and Uzama, minus the health of Debo.
Yeah, Burrow I don't know. I don't think Uzama's going to get 2 touchdowns like he did 2 weeks ago.
He's projected to get 5 points.
Cleveland is pretty decent against the tight end. I mean, they're middle tier against the tight end, but they're not. They're not just going to get. They're not going to throw the ball all over them in the middle of the field like that.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, he's got Peterson to back up for Henry. So he can play him. He's projected to get 5 points.
Yeah, but I don't really think Peterson's going to be very heavily involved in the game script. They might get him out there.
Not yet. But
I mean,
he just came from his house.
Goal line run. They're going to bop Peterson through the goal line. You know what I mean, on the end zone.
Probably. That's weird to come in like you ain't played and he didn't play much last season in Detroit, I think it was.
I'd almost say that Peterson's first play is going to be a touchdown, probably. That's because that's where they're going to bring him in to pound through
it's a good possibility.
The goal line, But who knows?
So you're going Chad?
I'm going to go Chad just because, I don't know. I think he's got a tough.
Well, I'm just testing my theory because everybody that I picked has gone to the top 5. And
I might change it. I might pick you. Just the curse of getting the last guy's entire team. He done paid for the last guy's entire football team that just went out. So
I got 4 people for $13. What are you talking about?
You got 4 of his players though.
Yeah, true. You wanted one of them.
Yeah.
Sorry you didn't get Edmonds.
No, I wanted all of them. I went in for all of them basically. Just I had $1. What the fuck's $1 gonna get me?
Yeah, broke ass.
Broke ass hoe.
Yeah, that's what you should change your name to.
No, I'm sticking with Chad though. That's gonna be my pick for the week.
So did we figure out who that one was? Rockpile.
I could tell you, I just can't see it. Just go to league.
D.
D?
Mm-hmm. That's what it says.
It's probably David.
It says D.
That was the Blandford Community Bumblebees, so Rockpile's probably another Trailer Park Boys reference. I have no clue about that one, though.
You're right, because the Bumblebees is gone.
I didn't watch that one.
So, yep.
That show quite enough to get all the references.
The Bumblebees didn't last that long. I got to change my name now because Rogers ain't playing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I want to do.
Plus, I keep confusing you for Scott, so that's not good. Scott's not even in this league.
Right, bro?
His name was Mr. Rogers on the poker app.
Yeah, I'm going to do that program. I never played a game on it. I tried, but it hasn't really happened. But anyway, yeah, I guess that'll wrap it up for this week. And I guess we'll see you guys next week, right?
Yep, that's it. Good luck, everybody. We'll talk to you next week.
Take care.